a tired video.
Oh man, she looks horrible. Hey everybody, how is everybody doing this Saturday? It's raining here in Southern California. Weird weather, but I guess, what is the saying? April showers bring May flowers. I don't know, but it's still kind of raining in May, so whatever. Thanks for tuning in. At the beginning of this video, you know how she has her promotional things for Cameo and whatever. Now we have the merchandise crap at the front of the video. The Cameo video, I guess, was directed at Garlic Bread because there's the hideous drawing that she did of him saying, you know, instead of going to Victoria's Secret, why not get a cameo for your mother this Mother's Day? Chantal, I don't know why you keep using that as some type of dig at Garlic Bread. I don't even know where that rumor even started. And if he did go to Victoria's Secret for his mother, who cares? Do you know that they sell other things besides bras and panties at Victoria's Secret? They sell, you know, lounge wear. They sell bath products. They sell perfume products. I believe they even have makeup as well. I think. I don't know. But yeah, they do sell other things. I guess you don't know that because they don't have your size there. So I'm just assuming that you've never been inside of Victoria's Secret. So anyways, let's get into this Burger King mukbang. I guess she's going to be talking about another YouTuber that was arrested. I believe he's a Russian YouTuber. So let's get into this BS.
Anyway, I have Burger King today.
Oh, you look excited and happy for the Burger King.
It's,
wow.
It's delicious.
Is there trouble in paradise after the fan outing? The 6-hour fan outing. There was a whole lot going on in that 6-hour live stream. It was kind of boring, so that's why I didn't cover it. There wasn't really anything interesting in it. So, yeah. She looks kind of sad.
So, I have a...
Wow. Let me guess. A Royale.
Spicy chicken
Yuck.
sandwich. Yeah. And I have a bonus sandwich also.
Of course. There's probably
which
another
is
one.
I don't know, Junior Royal.
A Whopper, maybe? Junior Whopper?
And then, the BK and Kuwait has curly fries, as you all know. So that's what I'm having today.
Man.
Ketchup, ketchup, ketchup.
I think she's
Man,
upset.
Burger King and Kuwait is awesome. Okay.
So I guess the whole, what was it? Was it the 24th was the deadline? And then she was going to be eating nothing but home-cooked meals from that point on. That has gone out the window.
Just like Kuwait is awesome. I love Kuwait. All right, so. Bismillah. And let's dig in. Give you a beauty bite of the fry. Beauty bite of the bonus sandwich. Onion.
That's probably a normal-sized Whopper. It just looks tiny against her.
Okay.
I can't mix the meats like that. No, thank you.
I'm ecstatic.
You look it.
Because
LOL.
I hear that Vitaly is facing 24 years.
Is
in
it
a
actually?
Philippines prison.
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's an example of you don't go to a country and fuck around. Because countries have their own laws, their own rules, and there's a certain type of way that you're supposed to behave in, you know, different countries. Not every country is the same. So,
Makes me very
yeah.
happy because Vitaly is a bad guy. He's a douchebag.
So are you, though.
Streamer. Maybe even worse than Johnny Somali, who's also, I think,
I don't know, but it takes one to know one, I guess.
in prison in South Korea.
You're no different.
And I'm sorry. I see people defending this guy like, that's too harsh. You know why it's not too harsh? Because Vitaly broke laws
So have you, multiple times.
in the Philippines that have that kind of harsh sentence. And all it took was for him not to go to the country and disrespect and break the laws. Like
Which you've done multiple times. You've broken the laws in Kuwait multiple times. You just haven't gotten caught yet. And not only that, you've broken Islamic law as well.
not to disrespect the culture and break the laws.
Please.
He should have done his research.
So should
And you know what? He's proud of it.
And this is the thing. Just because it hasn't caught up to you yet, Chantal, doesn't mean it won't. So, just keep poking the bear.
He's proud of what he did. There's a clip of him on the internet clapping when they're showing in court before the judge his YouTube prank videos. He's there in handcuffs, like applauding himself. Okay, buddy, then you're gonna be proud of your 24-year sentence.
Man. She's
So
tempting
what kind
fate.
of things did he do? Well, before he went to the Philippines, he's been arrested many times. He was in prison in Egypt. He got messed up on all kinds of drugs and
Excuse me. You did the same thing in Thailand. Just because you were in Thailand, breaking the rules, Chantal, in Kuwait, technically. Just because, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Come on, shut up, Chantal. God, excuse me.
tried to prank a woman who was jogging by jumping out in front of her and trying to hug her. Naturally, she shoved him, and he beat the crap out of her. That alone, makes me hate the guy.
First of all, you're sitting in a country where if Salah wanted to literally beat the crap out of you, it would be permissible under Sharia law. So what are you talking about, Chantal? To me, I guess is that behavior acceptable in Kuwait? Okay.
Then he goes to the Philippines, decides to get back in streaming after a break. Goes to the Philippines, films himself going up to women, harassing them.
You don't think that happens in Kuwait? Do you think that you are protected as a woman in Kuwait and that won't happen? Honestly, Chantal? Okay. You sound stupid.
Going up to cops and asking if he can kiss them, stealing their hats, taking a motorcycle, stealing objects from malls. Dude is stealing and harassing the police force. And you have the nerve to be like, that's too harsh of a sentence, it's just a prank. Honestly, he needs to be another example of why these douchebag pranksters need to face consequences.
Excuse me, you were literally on here. Was it yesterday? I don't know which live stream. They're all blending together because they're boring and so long. You were literally soliciting your beezers to pay you money and different monetary amounts to do dares in Kuwait City. So what the hell are you talking about? So you're willing to be paid to do more or less the same thing there in Kuwait, but then you're talking shit about this guy doing the same thing in the Philippines? Man, can't make this shit up. She's so delusional.
It's not funny.
Man.
Maybe people with half a brain will find that kind of humor funny. The same people who find getting kicked in the nards is funny.
Excuse me, so then I guess you're talking shit about your beezers then? Because, like I said, you were soliciting them to pay you money to do dares and pranks and that sort of thing.
I don't find that funny. You know?
Does she remember what she says and does? I don't think she does. Diabetes
and
brain.
I'm thinking, you laugh at flatulence. Yeah, but that doesn't hurt anyone. I mean, not really. You know? unless you're trapped inside an elevator with the person doing it. But you know what I mean. To make excuses for him like people are doing is just so... Don't let these people travel.
Excuse me, people make excuses for you, for your behavior. So what's the difference, Chantal?
If you don't want to be arrested, don't travel to a place, to a foreign country where you know nothing about the laws.
Oh, man.
You don't respect the culture or the people.
Excuse me, look in the mirror. Excuse me, you sound like you're talking about yourself. Is this some type of projection? Kind of seems like it.
And you're proud of it. He wasn't even, like, sorry. He was clapping his achievements in court.
And you've done that on multiple occasions. You've clapped and done the little violin and, you know, telling people to come and get you and all that kind of stuff like that. You're tempting fate, Chantal. But then again, maybe she has gotten in trouble because, like I said before, this all of a sudden really tight with the money and saving and paying, you know, for whatever. I think, honestly, that they have been fined by the government for something. Something they filmed or some type of behavior or something, and they've gotten in trouble for it.
I'll play a couple clips I found on TikTok.
Of course.
Here.
Can I shove this up your...
What?
Is that okay or no?
Then he jumps on the security guard's motorcycle and, like, steals it.
I have a question for you. Can I give you a kiss? No, I have a question for you. I'm gonna get arrested, oh no! Oh no, mommy! Oh no, mommy! I'm gonna get arrested! Hello!
Then he goes and steals a whole ass pedestal fan.
That's my only fan left in the chat.
So as you can see, like I said, the guy's a total...
I mean, honestly, I don't really find anything different between this and Chantal. Honestly, he's just at a different level of doing stupid shit, but there's no difference, you know, in reality.
And even the it's not looking good for him because even the president of the Philippines is like watching his videos and like, oh, we need to set an example.
No, it's not a thing about setting an example. For years, the government in the Philippines does not play. They go after you for breaking the law, and it could be the smallest law. They go after you. I think it was Thailand. I might be wrong. This was years ago. I cannot remember what the kid did. I think it was an American kid. I don't remember what his crime was. I don't know. I don't think it was shoplifting, but it was something. It was graffiti or something in that realm. And I believe it was Thailand. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where he was flogged. I don't know how many times. That was his punishment, which means he was beaten with a bamboo stick. So, you know, depending on the country, you have to abide by their laws. Now, like I said, Chantal, you're in Kuwait and you don't abide by the laws at all. You don't abide by the culture, customs, anything like that. And just because you were kind of like skirting it, believing that, oh, because you're not a LOL citizen of Kuwait, and you're Canadian or whatever, and your privilege is going to protect you, one of these days, eventually, you're going to do something and you're going to get arrested. Especially
sorry,
as a
but
woman.
He's just going to be, if he was released, he's just going to keep doing things like that. He's going to think he's unstoppable.
Kind of like you.
You remember when, was it Logan Paul who did that? Went to Japan. He was so disrespectful to the culture.
What did he do, Chantal? Do you even know? She's not even going to explain what he did. It was, he filmed a person that had unalived themselves in this particular forest where people go to do that. And that's what he did.
Well, pranksters are taking that up a notch.
You were literally wanting people to pay you the other day.
That's not wise.
Unbelievable.
Something bad will happen to you, such as being arrested for almost the remainder of your life. Or at least like 24 years.
I was going to say 20 years is not the remainder of his life.
Or you could end up getting shot. There was one guy talked about it before. He was harassing a delivery guy in a mall, and he ended up getting pew-pewed by him because he felt threatened.
I don't know. I for some reason, the vibe, the energy of this, the way her face looks, I don't know if she's been crying. I don't know if the heart is in failure. I don't know if she's about to stroke out. I don't know. There's a weird energy about this. And the topic that she's talking about, how she's, I don't know, just gives me a bad vibe. Like she's putting it in the ether. I don't know. Just
Chicken.
bad energy in this.
He survived. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that even taught him a lesson.
Kind of like you. Nothing teaches you a lesson.
Which is not surprising because the people who do pranks like this are very arrogant.
You?
And they just think they're king crap, you know, and just like
Man, this sounds like you.
they think they're it.
And you
they're
actually are queen shit, and Salah approves.
untouchable. That's why they need to be set as examples.
So do you. I hope Kuwait does really make you an example, honestly. And you know what? I honestly hope you do become an example in Kuwait. And it's not because I don't like you. It's not because, you know, I'm just evil that way. It's because you've come on here and disrespected not only Islam, but the culture in Kuwait as well by sitting in there with your arrogance, your privilege and all of that. Yeah, you need to be made an example of.
You can't just go around traveling to foreign countries, breaking their laws, and expect to be, oh well,
Funny.
blah, blah, blah. I'm a big shot YouTuber. I'm a big shot
That's
social
you,
media
literally.
star. You know, so what? Like,
Literally, you created a biohazard situation where you were contacted by the health ministry in Thailand because of the laws that you were breaking and your disgusting behavior. You do the same thing. You break the laws in multiple countries. Where have you broken the laws? You've broken the laws in Canada. You've broken the laws in Kuwait. You've broken the laws in Thailand. I don't know if you've possibly broken laws in Qatar because you've been there apparently. Who knows? Go ahead and travel to Iran or a country like that where they do have Sharia law. See how far you get with this type of behavior that you have been getting away with in Kuwait. I don't think it's going to work out for you, Chantal.
anyway,
So why are you talking about it
I
then?
saw the story on Ray William Johnson. I was like, and then I kept seeing news articles about it, like, he may be facing 24 years. The thing is, awaiting the trial, he might be sitting in prison for 2 to 3 years in the Philippines. And from what I hear of the prison there, is hell.
Well, I mean, it's prison. Is it supposed to be a vacation?
And the embassy shouldn't help him out either, sorry, but it's not like he didn't do
Yeah.
anything to deserve this.
Okay, let's see if you say the same thing when you get into trouble. Because I'm... yeah. Let's see if she says the same thing.
I can't stand people who do that, like those prank people that go to a country and just completely break the law and disrespect people. It's just...
What do you think you're doing? It's unbelievable. I'm in the
I
Twilight
know my
Zone.
haters are gonna be like, you do that.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I accidentally ran a stop sign once. It was a little different from stealing a cop's motorcycle and, asking him for...
No, you
Inappropriate.
not only that, you have illegally through LOL loopholes, or somebody illegally retained specific paperwork that you need. You've probably falsified papers as well. You filmed the oil infrastructure there. Yesterday you were just filming the power plant in the middle of the city, which is illegal. All that stuff is illegal, Chantal. So yeah, you've done the same thing. There's probably other things that I can't really remember off the top of my head as far as you breaking the laws in Kuwait. You've done it the same. So you're no better.
acts.
Please. And I would think that probably stealing a scooter is probably a lesser offense than actually filming government installations in Kuwait. That's probably a harsher sentence.
But that's how haters think. They will
Yeah.
excuse anything
Did she just fart?
if it fits their narrative.
What are we excusing?
So, I'm hoping for the worst.
Wow. Not good karma for you, I guess.
At least I hope he does get some jail time. He probably, the thing is, he won't learn from this. Hello.
Sometimes she reminds me of somebody that like speaks in code in a way. You could tell like sometimes when she sings a specific song, it kind of gives you an idea of where she's at in her brain. I find the same thing true with the kind of subject matter she talks about. So I'm wondering what's going on to make her talk about this. And I'm clearly judging by the way that she looks. She looks like she's been crying. She looks upset. She doesn't look happy. I don't know. I think there's something going on.
You were so cute in my live stream yesterday. And speaking of which,
Maybe they got into a fight. Maybe Salah got in trouble by his real wife or maybe his family for being seen with her out in public and filming with her out in public. Maybe that's what why she's upset. Possibly.
No bottom fries? I myself will be doing some IRL.
Of what?
Streams here in the beautiful country of Kuwait.
Oh, yeah. And
So
by the way, that 6-hour stream, I was watching FFG yesterday and FFG looked it up. She made $28 in 6 hours. So I don't think that's like economically good for her if she needs to make all this money to pay off whatever debt she has to pay off. That is, but yeah. Okay, keep doing you,
stay tuned for
Chantal.
that. I get panicky when there's, aggressive traffic, but I'm going to try to stay calm, deep breaths, just try to adapt.
I don't know if you're going to be out there driving, and your license plate is available for all the world to see in that last live stream, that's 6 hours. You literally gave a gift to all of your haters to really mess with you in Kuwait if you live stream and go driving. I don't know. Maybe they did that on purpose. Who knows? Maybe Salah did that on purpose to get her in trouble. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like he's tempting her to get in trouble to get rid of her because he clearly doesn't want to be with her.
The way of driving here. I'm not going to
She's the one night stand that would not leave.
try not to be scared away. You don't learn how to do things that way. Learning new things is overwhelming, So I just got to keep my cool. But there's a certain way of driving in every country, and it's going to be stressful when you first learn how to do it. So anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for listening.
Yes, there's a way of driving in different countries as far as the rules and the road and all that. But I think everybody, if you want to be a good driver, you need to be an aggressive driver in a sort of way, not like in a malicious way. But in your case, Chantal, you can't even fit in the car properly. Your belly is on the steering wheel. You can't even turn your head around to back up and park or anything like that. So you are a driving hazard, not only to yourself, but everyone else on the road. And not only that, because you have uncontrolled diabetes and the way your health is, you could literally stroke out while flying 100 miles down the interstate, 100 miles an hour down the interstate. So you're just dangerous, physically dangerous.
Let me know your opinions. If you stick up for him, I wish you nothing but a lifetime of wedgies. All right. See you next.
Oh, well, so that's the end of this crap. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's foreshadowing the future as far as this subject about breaking laws in different countries. Because, like I said, we've all witnessed her do it from time to time to time, every time, like every video. I don't even know. I can't speak again. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.